welcome back to another video where today we're in the Smiling Critters RP. That's right, as you can see, we are joined with nature, and we've got Murple and obviously Quackers with us today with this exciting video where we're going to be looking at some new characters and, more importantly, why I feel DogDay is actually secretly helping Catnap, and I want to explain why I feel like this is very shortly in the video. But before we can do this, there are some characters and some exciting new stuff we need to unlock. What I have noticed, as I will show you on the screen now, we have got some new badges, of which one of them has been around for a little while, by a few days, but also this one here, which is the Catnap plush, is actually new. I think that means that there's some new places to visit, which is super awesome. But as you can see, for some scary reason, not only has both Nature and Quackers got a shovel, I can see that the Snowball has also got a shovel, and I'm the only one with that one. So I'm gonna go see where they found this shovel. Although, actually, what's this? So we got a note here from DogDay, which is the DogDay mission. Hey, if you're reading this note, can you find my bone? I forgot where I hid it. Thanks! P.S. The shovel is in the basement. Ow! Okay, perfect. So we need to head downstairs where I think Quackers has just run off to. And I need to look for a shovel. There's going to be a shovel somewhere around here. I know there is. I know. Wait, hang on. Is that it there? Big spoon. I'm going to get myself a shovel. Which I've managed to pick up too because I'm really greedy. And let's have a look. Wait, hang on, what?
Do you want a hamburger?
That hamburger is like the size of your whole body. It's huge. Anyway, let's go and find out what we got to do with this miraculous shovel and what we need to dig up, because at this point in time, I'm hoping it's not Quackers' grandma. I think we need to figure out where we need to dig stuff up. So I'm going to head outside, and I assume there's going to be something like an obvious dirt pile, or just something like that for us to just dig. And I assume that's where we're gonna find the bone, which will be used for DogDay. And I'm actually hoping where we have that realistic or the cartoon version of Catnap, we're gonna get something similar for DogDay. Because, well, at this point in time, if we do, I think it's gonna be super awesome, especially with how often this game gets updated. And at this point, wait. That it over there! It might actually be that thing over there, which looks like a very different colored dirt pile. And then I've got Quackers to say, hi, Grandma. And we're not going to find a Grandma in here. I can assure you of that. But what we might have is, oh, wow. Talk about getting rid of it in one big old shovel. That was crazy. But now I can take the tool, which is clearly not a tool, but instead this bone that we've all got. Look at this. This is what DogDay was after. Oh, perfect. So that means if we now head back to the house, which I think I can just obviously teleport, we've just got to drop this off into the dog bowl, and I think that then unlocks us DogDay. So let's put this in the dog bowl, just like so. And badge unlocked. Hey, that's pretty cool. So DogDay's Cartoon Award. So this is awesome. So what I want to do is very quickly have a look at the Catnap, which is the cartoon one. I can see it's not here as in the DogDay one, so I just need to restart the game and it should come back. But for now, this is the cartoon Catnap that we've seen previously, and I absolutely love how this looks, how it animates, and just how it is. I think the only icing on the cake, which I do believe I remember seeing the owner of the game mention in the comments on one of our last videos on this, is they're going to be adding some emotes for some of these creatures, which obviously it's blinking right now. The animation of the idol is really actually super awesome. If you had the ability to spit out the red gas, or even change the expression to become angry, where the eyes or even the pupils would actually become really small like you see in the trailer, and it looks really focused and kind of scary if I say so myself, then I think this would be 100% complete morph, and I couldn't ask for any more. Like, honestly, it's the best one we've seen in any of the Smiling Critters RP games so far. So what I'm hoping is when we check out the DogDay very shortly, it's going to be in a very similar style as this, and more importantly,
why is it helping Catnap?
Now, there is something with this that I want to go through with you, but before we do, it looks like we need to help Nature get out from underneath the map. So what I'm going to do is very quickly reset myself, because what I need to do is unlock an additional version of Catnap, which I did mention at the beginning of the video. We had DogDay and Catnap. What you want to do is hit the teleport button, head up to the art zone, and from here you will see the badge on the wall, which is the plush Catnap. And yes, look to my right, you will see we've unlocked another morph. So I'm going to rejoin the game, so I can then see what these characters are. So we've joined back, and as you can see, Quackers is the cool cartoon version, which is pretty awesome to see. And I'm sure the other two will become the other morphs, because what I want to put just in front of us is the one we've just unlocked, which is the Catnap plush. And if I just click this, oh, check this out. Although when I zoom in, I go over its head. Where's he gone? This thing's so tiny. So I can see there's not an emote with it, and it's idle, stood still, very much like a plushie, where it's just kind of sat very quietly, very still. But more importantly, the animations of it moving around is very smooth, very nice. I really quite like it. I'm going to just head inside so we got a bit more light. So this is what I thought it would look more like as a plushie. But overall, I think it looks quite cool. And compared to the other two that we just had, which is this one here, which is the Roblox version. And then we've got the Cartoon Cat version literally here. I think out of three of them, I think this one is still my favorite. But I'm going to head over now to the DogDay to see what we are missing and check this thing out. Not only have we got this version here, we have a Santa version as well. Oh no, it's like he's talking to himself. It's like there's a mirror in between them. This is, I'm gonna leave this place because, yeah, it's gonna get a bit crazy. I love the style of this. The way it looks, the way it walks. And the way, oh my goodness, look at this. Oh, it made me so happy I cried a second ago. That was actually so cool. So when it runs, look at its ears. Ah, look, the tongue goes to the side. It's like a happy dog. Like when it sticks its head out of the car window and it's just so happy with all the air going by. Oh, it's so cool. This is so cool. I love the fact that this is so smooth. It works well. And I will say the same thing with the Catnap, like the Cartoon Catnap one. This model is almost perfect. Literally, if we had the ability to do some kind of emote. It could be something that was said in the trailer. I don't know. Or maybe just some emote where it waves at you. But look at this. I have to say it. So far in this game, the developers are really pushing it out. I really do enjoy this. Where you've got the Cartoon Catnap and you've got the Cartoon DogDay. And I love the fact of just like the blinking. Everything is just so well done. And obviously, more importantly, as you can see in the background, you've got Merple setting himself on fire for some strange reason. Now, what I mentioned earlier in the video is the fact that I have a feeling that DogDay is going to be a character that's actually working with Catnap, who's working with his best friend 1006, which again, known as the prototype. So in the trailer, you see that DogDay is actually chasing after the player, which is going to be us when we play the game, obviously. And it's got that look in the eye, which is very similar to what you see with Catnap. Now, not necessarily what we've got here. This is more the case of like the happy mode that they're both in. But you can definitely see that DogDay does definitely chase after you and unfortunately may end to our demise. Oof. Now, Quackers is saying that Catnap worships him. And I believe that's the case of the prototype because we do have an understanding with who it's meant to be and that he obviously was helped by Prototype to try and escape. And then he changed his mind and decided to stay and become one of the creatures, which is actually ending up as Catnap, which has just done a disappear. But I just have a strange suspicion we're going to get that little twist in the game where, like I say, DogDay is actually going to be one which is helping Catnap, and it's going to make it quite fun and interesting, especially if we have to fight that enormous final form of the prototype that we saw in the trailer, because that thing is going to be absolutely crazy. So I've just reset myself because there's two things I want to have a look at in this game that's a bit of fun, and that is that if you head to the teleport menu and you scroll down, you will see we've got some new places, which is the football zone, which is obviously fantastic when you spawn on top of the football and you can't get off. So they're working together to try and get it in because I just want to see if there's any celebration or if the ball just teleports back to normal. By that, I mean the center of the pitch. So let's just see what happens when it goes in and... Whoa! That's actually pretty awesome. It explodes. Now, obviously, that is a little football game, which there's a few of you. Could be a bit of fun. But there is also the art zone, which is where we visited earlier to, you know, unlock the plushie version of Catnap. Now, I've realized that the whiteboard requires a game pass, and I think that means you can draw on it yourself. Ah, beautiful. Look at that. It put my message on, although I don't recall by now. Oh, well, that's rude. Mapo, what are you destroying my view, my beautiful picture for? Oh, man. Although, what's with all of these? You can interact with... Oh, that's pretty cool. So these are... That's creepy. Although I remember seeing that from the trailer. So does this just cycle through some pictures? Oh, that's so cool. So I think each one of these are... Whoa, okay. You got yourself like what looks like Kissy Missy? Well, no, it looks like Quackers is reviewing it as we go through. Pro, ew. Back to the ew one. So I like it. As you go through these are actually all different pictures set to a little cycle. This is a really nice touch. And I love these. Like, you got posters that you'd see around in the main game. Hey, what's this? Dress code look dapper? I'm so looking forward to the whole Poppy Playtime Chapter 3. This is going to be so awesome. Oh, what have we got on this one? I think we're near the end. Look at this. Quackers, I'm trying to look at these. Why are you skipping through so fast? So these look like potentially kind of titles. And then we've got... Wait, what the... Who was the magic wizard? So I think we've now had a look at all of these, and as a room goes, it's pretty cool. It's basic. You got some pictures on the wall, so you got DogDay, be happy. You've got the whole logo for the Spider Critters, and up here you've got them all together looking pretty. Oh, you know what? That picture is actually pretty awesome. That makes me really happy to see, and it's such a shame that that one at the bottom there, known as Catnap, is the one that's gonna be the end of them all. So while I was just running about and checking something out, I've noticed something with one of the morphs, which is the original Catnap, or the Roblox one as I would call it. And you'll probably notice if I head to someone with a bit of light, you see you got a button on the left hand side that says face. If you click that, you can see that you can change the different expressions to make it creepy and normal, which I'll be honest, that's actually pretty cool. But even better, yes, there's more. Below it, you've got the red smoke, which changes the face expression and brings the red smoke into the room. Wait, hang on. We've got ourselves the first victims. I have no idea what they're doing. Why are they dancing in front of my face? I don't have an answer for you, but what I do have an answer for is to put them to sleep. And check that out. We can put them to sleep with the... oh. Why did he just become oofed? I think this is the only morph that has this. So I'm just going to quickly check some others. And I don't see the ability to change your face or anything like that. So that's actually a really nice touch. Okay, guys, that's where I'm going to leave the video today. If you like, remember to hit the like button, subscribe if you've done so already. It's super appreciated. And we will catch you in the next video. Remember to boot the snoot. Oh, is that a Catnap? Wait, what?